Hold on, I don't even know how the hell I decided to do this without the damn cigarette. Because Auntie about to go in. Listen here. Now, I wasn't even planning on coming live, but I didn't feel like setting up to do a full video because it ain't that serious. But I just got real irritated. So I finally had a day off. No reviews, no costumes, didn't have to work. I could just sit down and relax. TMI. Hey, Robbie on the radio. TMI, I started my cycle today, so I was like, I'm glad I ain't got nothing to do. So I'm going to catch up on TV. I'm going to watch Superstore, Saturday Night Live, the new South Park, the newest Good Place. I'm going to just catch up on shit. Then when I ran out of shit, I decided to go to YouTube. Now, as some of you may know, I do watch other shit besides RuPaul's Drag Race. I watch Ruby. I watch Steven Universe. I watch Riverdale. I have some shows that I watch that I do review. I have some shows that I watch and I don't review. So here's the thing about YouTubers who specifically have a channel that review just one type of content. Okay. I'm only going to review shit that got to do with RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm only going to review shit that got to do with Ruby. I'm only going to review shit that got to do with Steven Universe. Y'all have a lack of content when the shit ain't on. And therefore, y'all start pulling shit out y'all ass for videos. Not only that, I can't stand the motherfuckers that when the show is on, when all it requires is one video that's a goddamn review, and you can say everything in that, you got to do 6 or 7 videos breaking each thing fucking down. Now, this shit done got so irritated. I ain't come on here. I ain't going to be on here long. But I ain't feel like doing a video proper. That's why I ain't even listed as Jimmy's Diner, because I'm basically just going the fuck off. I'm calling out specifics. Fuck it, because these are the videos that decided to make me do this, and I felt like it needed to be addressed. First of all, the first one I was watching Hero High. He is a Ruby reviewer. Stick around, I'm gonna get to some Drag Race reviewers, but he's a Ruby reviewer. So he be having like a video every day. Y'all, Ruby is an internet animated show. The motherfucking episode be 15 minutes. How the fuck do you have videos every day about a 15-minute show? First and foremost. But okay. But usually he pretty on the money. So I'm sitting here listening to his shit, and it's a thing that comes on Ruby when you are a first customer. It's called Ruby Rewind, and you'll get to see what's going on in the next episode a little bit. Now, Ruby has this story. Hi, Elias. Ruby has this storyline that basically the characters are all based on myths or literary figures. So a lot of what's going on right now is the Wizard of Oz. This motherfucker just said some characters, some guards, was like the cars that was guarding the Red Queen of Alice in Wonderland, and the character that we speculate is coming is going to be the Queen of Hearts. That is not fucking the Wizard of Oz. That is Alice in Wonderland. If you're going to do this shit, check your motherfucking references. Like, I can't. And then this motherfucker be so scared to get demonetized. He was trying to describe this character, Neon Cat, who was basically a raver. And he wouldn't say rave because he was scared he was going to get demonetized. Yo, you sound real pussy, son. It was another episode that he said something about Killing. I don't want to say the word because I'm going to get demonetized. You sound real pussy, son. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I'm out here double sixing it night after night because I'm on this bitch swearing, smoking, drinking, cussing, and everything on my motherfucking channel. But like, you so scared to get demonetized on some bullshit. And that shit is getting on my nerves. And then you got speculations and theories that be so goddamn far-fetched. Hey, I am Lady B. Some shit that's so goddamn far-fetched that it's like you struggling for content. Now, amongst me now knowing I got to get these costumes ready, in my mind, RuPaul's Drag Race has become very formulaic, both in regular seasons and All-Stars. So I had to start thinking, okay, I got the look already for the first episode, because that's usually the talent show. There is no runway, so I'm doing the promo look. Done. I done already got dressed, put the shit on, and took the pictures already today. I ain't bullshitting. This was before I started my cycle. I was trying to get up and motivate myself to do something. But that happened. So now I'm like, well, you know what? Last time, the second runway was that redemption runway. That's probably going to now become a staple because that was a good runway. It was a good idea. And everybody gets to elevate their drag in something that they probably are already known for wearing. They probably going to do that again. That was the second episode. So again, I go back over the last season and I'm like, you know what? I never got to do the feather runway. So I'm going to put together my redemption look is going to be the feather runway because I never did it. That was the pharmaceutical episode, and I did the pills. I did the pharmacy. I didn't do the runway. So I'm like, well, that's going to be my redemption look, and I'm going to do feathers. So now in my mind, I'm like, I just realized how I be getting them drag exclusives and all them spoiler channels be coming up, because then I'll do something like somebody got a spoiler that they just sat there and broke that trailer down and can tell me what some of these runway looks is so I can kind of be prepared in advance. Lo and behold, I stumble on the motherfucking Achilles. Now this video is 2 months old because you like it wasn't drag season, so you struggling for content. And he was watching movie bitches and he decided the redemption runway was the worst runway ever. No, the pharmaceutical was the feathers. I looked it up. Because that was the only runway I didn't do. I did every single runway. Except that was the only episode that I didn't have on a look that had to do with the runway. It was the only one. So it was definitely the feathers. I double checked it. I think it might have been the third, but whatever. I did check it though. It was the feathers was the pharmaceutical episode. But anyway, he's going on and on about how this runway was a bad runway because it was unfocused, and why would you have them redeem looks? Because some people didn't need to redeem one. And I'm like, yo, I done commented on it because like I was pissed. I'm like, that just sound and said that because you know I'm that bitch, and I usually try not to say negative comments, but I'm like, yo, that sound like a stretch, my dude. I'm sorry. This sound like a stretch for content. Because especially if you are enough of a Drag Race fan that your whole channel is built on doing RuPaul's Drag Race videos, you shouldn't have no problem with that runway. You talking about something because people ain't gonna remember what the people had on. Yes, the fuck they will. Because guess what they're gonna do in the redemption runway? Show you a picture of the look that they're fucking redeeming. It's too vague. Some of these were challenges that they had to so the fuck what? It's whatever look that they want to present as an all-star that they have done before that they want to show that's escalated. That's it, and that's all. It's a fun runway, and you breaking it down how terrible it fucking is. This sound like a stretch. You stretching for content, my dude. And that just had pissed me off because, like, I've just noticed that a lot of channels are doing that when they ain't got nothing else to talk about. Which to me means you don't even need to have a motherfucking YouTube channel, because if you can't talk about shit on the off season, or your videos only need to be up only during the goddamn season. Either or. But I don't want to watch nobody's shit that got year-round content about some shit that don't happen year-round. No more. Because that shit be a stretch, my nigga. For real. For real, Achilles, I liked him at first, but like I said, that's the thing. YouTube is a drug. YouTube is a drug. When you was first breaking down, like, who really would have won if this was structured like this? Who would have won if the lip syncs would have actually been judged right? Them videos was all good, but you done ran out of that shit. Now you doing this. I mean, try to come up with something RuPaul's Drag Race related, because I got to keep doing videos. And that shit is fucking whack, son. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Especially when at this time, we now have, like I said, you got drag all season now. Look like you're going to have to go get motherfucking First or find a way to watch BBC so you could do the one Drag Race in the UK. You do something else. I don't want to see nobody's motherfucking channel that they doing speculation about TV shows that only be on part of the goddamn year. No more. I'm not watching none of that shit no more. Not even your shit while it's going on. I'm not watching that shit no more. And these be the motherfuckers that get all the views. And I'm like, y'all can't be that goddamn thirsty to watch these motherfuckers like that. Because a lot of times, it really be some bullshit. Yes, I seen that. We already talked about that. Too late. Yeah, we seen that. Because that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Now, I'm primarily a RuPaul's Drag Race reviewer. I know this is my motherfucking season. This is money-making season for me. This is make it rain season for me because that's when I get the most views. This is when I get the most new subscribers, all that shit. But I'm not going to just do videos about Drag Race just because something popped up. First of all, because I got a motherfucking life. Secondly, I'm watching these motherfuckers' channels, and some of these motherfuckers don't even got the thing about Jasmine on their channel, but you can make up a video about why this runway 3 or 4 years ago wasn't no good, or why this person should have won Drag Race 5 years ago. Get the fuck out of here. No. Hell yeah, the Redemption Runway is great, and that's why we getting it again this season. I know it, you know it, we all know it. Then I have to watch the homie Jay Keontae, because I realized his videos don't show up for me no more because I blocked all the spoiler videos from coming up in my things. So when I went to Google, because I knew the Nancy Drews, because you know the Nancy Drews to break down every goddamn trailer to come out. Again, usually it's these channels that are specific to all they do is this type of content for this particular show. Because they do it for Ruby. They do it for Riverdale. They do it for every show I watch, and every show that I watch reviews on, they do it. Somebody is going to get into that trailer and break that bitch down. Movies, too. You know, it's about 15, 11 goddamn breakdowns of the Avengers Endgame trailer. Like, they do that. Okay, and that's dope that you want to do that, and sometimes I'm interested and sometimes I'm not. But I knew somebody was going to watch this and break it down and try to decipher what some of the runways are, because I'm just going to keep it 100 with y'all. Sometimes it is very hard to say, okay, we're going to watch the first 10 minutes of the episode when it drop on Monday and then try to whip up a costume in 3 days and have it ready by Friday. Sometimes that is very difficult. And now that I work day shift, if I find that out, I can't get up early and go to the craft store or the fabric store before I go to work and then work on it. And also I work day shift. I'm busier. So I'll try to get a little bit of a heads up, like, okay, if I know a red runway is coming, I can kind of have something in my mind or see what I already have to start working on, so that when I do get it, I can say, okay, well, I know I already got this, this, and this, and I might not have to run to the store and do this. Oh, Mortal Kombat 11, I'm sure it was that. But the thing is I was okay because he wasn't spoiling nothing. He didn't say who had on what. He just said my source said he didn't get better. Maybe he did listen to my advice because he didn't really spoil nothing. He just was like, yo, my source said this. I don't really know what the runway is. He said somebody had on a pink dress and somebody had pink plastic on. That could be a pink runway. It could not be. Vary that. Stick with that. Do that. I don't mind that. I mind the stretch. I mind the stretching for content. That I didn't mind. That I didn't mind. I'm talking about the stretch or the severe spoilers. Like this person gonna get eliminated and this person is gonna get cut off and this person is gonna win. And by the way, a real reason why I didn't fuck with a lot of them channels was because of this Christmas special. And I'm gonna tell you that right now, because how many of them videos did y'all see that said this was who was gonna win the Christmas special? Now, I didn't watch none of them because I didn't want to know who was going to win. They might have told y'all it was going to be bogus and wasn't nobody going to win. But from a lot of speculation I heard, no, motherfuckers thought somebody was going to win. You thought VH1 or someone List the name of upcoming show names with a description for several upcoming episodes. Yeah, they usually do, but it's not like full season. Like we'll know by the time episode 1 comes out, we'll know what the name of episode 2 is, but that doesn't necessarily mean what the runway is going to be. The name of the episode usually has to do with whatever the main challenge is. Hence, the reason why I didn't do the feather runway, because I knew it was going to be pharmaceutical. So I did a pill look and not what the actual runway theme was, which was feathers. Sometimes I can speculate. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a RuPaul's Drag Race super fan too, and I can speculate some shit too, because guess what? As you can see from last season, all except for one episode, I had what the look was, and I was right. To the most part, like one, it was something about making the apps. And I had on something that still ended up kind of being part of the theme, but I had on kind of like the glowing like video game character costume. I don't know, but I don't mind as long as you ain't spoiling shit. You could say, I speculate this person is going to have on that. I don't mind that. I don't want to know who getting eliminated. I don't want to know the lip sync song. Like that kind of shit is the shit that's the element of surprise. I don't want to know shit that happened in the last 5 minutes of the episode on nothing. Outfits, I ain't pressed. Outfits, I'm not pressed. Like I do like the runway and the surprise, but that's not a spoiler to me to see what somebody has on. That is not a spoiler to me. Who gonna win, who lip sync, and who gonna be in the bottom? It's the double Sean Taylor. This person's going home, or like in the case of Adore, she gonna quit. Those are spoilers to me. Shit that actually has to do with the outcome of the show is a spoiler to me. A lot of them are getting the info from Reddit, yes. A lot of them are getting their info from Reddit. Yes, absolutely. But I don't want to know. That's why I like literally like somebody had to tell me. The Jake Yancey gave me a shout out in the video because I'm like, I can't watch a video if he's gonna spoil shit because I don't want spoilers. Yeah, I heard about that shit. We ain't talking about that. We talked about that a little bit last night. Vixen is the Azalea Banks a drag. And I don't fuck with Azalea Banks either. Like, really, literally, like I said, a lot of times, Azalea Banks is making great points a lot of the time. But I can't deal with the rest of your shenanigans for when you ain't making good points. And I feel like Vixen is the same way. I don't got it to do. Thank you. Next. I ain't got time for that bullshit. And I really ain't got time for it now that this actual drag season. I got other shit to cover. Where this damn schedule at? You gonna hit me with some shit. I gotta do Drag Race, the Sabrina Christmas special, and Steven Universe. Like, I thought December was gonna be cool. Next thing I know, I got 3 other goddamn shows I gotta review that I wasn't even supposed to be reviewing. Hey, Kwame. Yeah, I'm like, I ain't got that to do. Y'all was gonna keep asking me about this Jasmine Masters. Yes, I saw it. Y'all gonna keep asking. That's another thing. I be knowing a lot of this shit already. A lot of it I be knowing already. Just because I don't cover it, just because I don't run to my computer and get dressed to make a video because I'm so goddamn thirsty for YouTube coin that I'm just gonna drop everything and make a Jasmine Masters video because she said what it was. Why? I already told you on the actual video. I could tell by the thing Jasmine gave 0 fucks. All she did was confirm what I already knew. I didn't know why she did it, but I had already told y'all she gave 0 fucks. Like, I felt it, but no. What's the Sabrina? Hey, Jocelyn Fox. What's the Sabrina Christmas special? Yeah, I talked about Jasmine on the Christmas special. I mean, in general, I was just saying I could tell Jasmine gave 0 fucks, but she was having a blast, and she said the same thing. Sabrina the Teenage, I'm going to quit calling it Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Netflix is doing a Midwinter's Tale, which is part of it's beginning to look a lot like Netflix Christmas block of programming. And that actually debuts the same day as All Stars 4. Oh, yeah. And they hit me, like, they was just like, no Vaseline. We're going to get you with both. Like, oh, so I got to come up with a Drag Race look and a Christmas Witch look. Oh, okay. And then Sharp decided day finale was going to be a Christmas look. Oh, so now, bitch, go make a second Christmas witch look. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I love doing it. But I thought December was gonna be like chill as the holidays, like you know when you're watching a regular season of something like a Riverdale or a Charmed that's on a network, you know they're gonna go on hiatus before Christmas, so you know you're gonna get a nice little break. I knew Drag Race was doing a Christmas special, that was cool. Then they announced All Stars 4, and I'm like, really? Oh, fuck you. And then it was like, oh, Sabrina Christmas special. Oh, fuck you. Then Cartoon Network decided to just jump on a bitch neck and said, oh, and we bring a Steven Universe back. Bitch, I thought December was going to be my chill month and I was going to get a goddamn break. Because I thought All Stars 4 was going to come back in January. So I thought December was going to be kind of like cool and laid back. Nope. They is putting me to work for real. Let me see some according to behind the scenes. Jasmine got into a heated argument with Eureka and Latrice. Yeah, it's on the. I watched it. It's in the Jasmine video. So yeah, they put me to work, son. I was like, and then they was like, oh, the Sabrina Midwinter's Tale premieres December 14th. I said, bitch, and it's the same day as All Stars 4. Y'all trying to kill me. So I'm literally going to do All Stars 4, which it will be my 3rd day of work. So it's going to be another stay up all goddamn night. Get dressed, get engaged. The one thing I did do, like I said, I already fucking took my pictures and shit. So I could take my good old sweet time, make me something to eat, pour me a glass of wine, sit down and watch RuPaul's Drag Race and get dressed in between the commercials because I'll be already took the pictures. I ain't got to do it early. Then edit, render that. Usually, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I be so goddamn tired after that shit. A lot of times I don't even wash my face. So I have to get up in the morning, shower, watch the Sabrina Christmas episode, and then go right into doing that in the morning because I can't be too late on that. Yeah, that's how I be. I couldn't imagine being like a DJ Academics or somebody like that. Now, see, that's somebody whose channel is all based on the same thing, but that's an ongoing thing because you're reporting on hip hop news. That's never gonna go on out a style, so you're gonna have content all the time. I'm talking about these motherfuckers that's like, oh my god, the round table. And they like the Steven Universe reviewers, I think, is the worst ones out of all of them. I do. I kind of think they're the worst ones out of all of them because, oh my God, how do y'all have, same thing with Ruby, how do y'all have 5 and 6 videos a week off of a show that lasted 15 minutes? How? No, it seemed like Eureka is exactly the same based on Jasmine. Like she just keep going and going and going until she get a reaction. She don't know when to shut up. That's just what it seemed like to me. I'm going to go get a cookie and another water. And then don't get me started on this YouTube algorithm. Because you know how you used to, like, say, for example, perfect example, will I have time to enjoy the holidays? If Drag Race take a week off, yeah. Morning, Izzy. Oh, yeah. How about them Cowboys? I'm still boycotting the NFL, but I know we done won 5 straight, so fuck y'all. How about them Cowboys still? Just because I'm boycotting the NFL don't mean I ain't still rooting for the fucking Cowboys. Don't get it fucked up. I already know what's going on. Steven Universe is an acquired taste, so is Ruby. It ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. But yeah, they're trying to kill me. Oh, let me talk about YouTube and their algorithm too. And this what else be pissing me off. Because how I end up with all these channels and these videos playing, because you know YouTube, especially if you watch it on TV, autoplay. And it used to be, say for example, I might click on Willem, this is a beatdown. It used to would just continue to play Willem beatdowns. Now to just go to whatever they think it want me to motherfucking watch, and half the time it's some shit that I done already watched. If I search for Willem beatdown, why are you showing me this Ucky Lee video again? And that one at least is slightly related because Willem is a drag queen. But sometimes I'll put on other people's like worst list of 2018. Then the next thing to come up is the roundtable about Steven Universe in a video that I've already seen. Like, wait, what? Or I used to be able to put in, because I usually, unless the episode was just trash and I don't care, I usually will not watch other people's reviews of shows that I watch until I do my review, because I don't want mine to be tainted by their opinion. Unless it was just an episode that I didn't really care that much about, and sometimes I will. But I used to be able to say, okay, well, James reviewed this, and I wouldn't even have to go back and say, well, now let me watch Maddie's, well, now let me watch Alexander's, because they all coming, and then after that, it's going to be smaller YouTubers, and everybody that reviewed that episode, everybody that got them keywords, Drag Race, season, blah, blah, episode, blah, blah, review, that's all they're going to be playing is people with them as keywords. Not no more. Not no more. They won't even play shit that you subscribe to. They'll play what they want you to motherfucking watch. YouTube done fucked up YouTube. Hunter, I promise you, if the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl, I'll watch the Super Bowl. I'm watching the Super Bowl halftime show anyway, so I can talk about Maroon 5. But hey, Andrew. But this is the shit that they keep showing me, though. It's these people that don't review shit else. They only review one thing and one thing only. So they got to make up theories and make up videos to be a bunch of bullshit. And you ain't got me convinced that that's why they got so many views, because the shit be popping up on mine. I'm like, yo, I watched one video by this person. I don't need, if I wanted to watch some more of their shit, I'd subscribe to their shit. Don't keep just showing me their shit. Hey, Guy Smith. Oh, and Andrew's boyfriend. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's out of control. I don't know what the fucking algorithm is, but that's why you be seeing some of these channels and you be like, I ain't talking about me. I'm happy with what I got. But you be watching some people's videos and you be like, damn, your face don't even be on screen and your audio is trash. You got 10,000 views because for some strange reason, YouTube decided to throw that on and people would be watching something else that should have popped up. And as long as you get past the goddamn commercial, it's going to show up as a view. So if you got it on autoplay and you got up and went to the bathroom, or you just thought you was going to chill and watch YouTube and let it motherfucking ride, or you had to go get up and get you a snack, and they start that shit, even if you cut off of it, it counts as a view. And the more views you get, the more YouTube subscribe you to shit. I mean, the more they show you the shit. Hey, Siobhan. Oh, Smurfy boy, we just talking about trash ass YouTube channels. Like, I don't believe in a YouTube channel that all you do is review one show and your whole content is only about that one show. I don't believe in it. Oh, who would I rather watch, Jake Yonsei or Ucky Lee? Jake Yonsei. Hands down. Hands down. Is that supposed to happen when you run? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, the YouTube algorithm is like, YouTube done fucked up YouTube, for real. Now, somebody that I watch is ARTV, especially around this time of the year because I enjoy his best and worst list. No, YouTube done fucked up YouTube. But Ucky Lee, not Ucky Lee, what was that? ARTV. He came out and had to do a video like you guys, and he was talking about like the copyright, even though he's fought all these claims before and won because he is an actual reviewer. He knows what he's talking about. He is a critic. So his stuff does fall under fair use. He's not playing the clips too long. He's doing it right. He's won. He even said that I've won every claim I've gotten. But now it's just overboard. And he said, and then you guys almost have to subscribe to me now because it's not going to pop up because the algorithm is not even going to be showing me your stuff. And they right. And he right. I'm sorry, Dre. Hi. Oh, yeah, you can definitely do that. Especially if you're not well rested. You can knock the wind out yourself. I did it the other day. Yeah, Ucky Lee, that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, when I first started watching Ucky Lee, I was like, oh, I like this dude. And when he was doing like the what would have if people that really would have won the lip sync would have won, how was all that was good, but then you ran out of shit. He was actually the last video that I watched that made me jump on here and start talking about this shit. Cause I was like, that's a stretch, homie. The worst runway was the redemption runway because it wasn't clear enough. That's a goddamn stretch, and especially as a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, that's a stretch. I could see somebody that just started watching Drag Race that year being possibly confused about a redemption runway because you didn't remember all of the looks. But I'm not even buying it then because if they're explaining to you this is a runway that you wanted to redo from your season and they're showing the picture of what you wanted to redo, where's the confusion and why is that a bad? It's too vague. No, the fuck it isn't. It's whatever look you wanted to redo. Now that's up to you what your branding is. Did you have a look that was really that fucked up? Did you have a look that was memorable for being bad? Did you have a look that this is the look you went home? It was a redemption. Whatever look you felt like you wanted to redo to redeem yourself. And that's what I'm saying. Drag Race YouTube and fucked up drag. Like for real. Like when I first started, first of all, and this is a true story. The very first RuPaul's Drag Race review I did is because I used to watch C Maddox, rest in peace, and what's the homeboy's name? Logan Hardcore. And I was watching their reviews and I was loving, and they missed a week. And I was like, I don't even know what to do because I don't know nobody that watches RuPaul's Drag Race. So I jumped on camera and literally was like, because my reviewers didn't do a review this week and I need to talk to somebody. And that's how I started reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race. If I had to watch somebody and decided if I had never reviewed Drag Race and started watching these motherfucking reviewers, I'd have never jumped on camera and started doing this shit. Y'all don't move me. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, it's a lot of y'all in here. I'm actually missing stuff. Is there a wing that could ever overshine Rue? Most of them now, because he old. Yeah, see, Maddox, bitch. Like, them reviews will be good. Those were some good reviews. I really like Tea Time TV. And I guarantee, with the exception of Maddox, who passed away, which I'm sure he got sick and passed away, and that's why he stopped. A lot of them stopped because they was trying to do these more, you know, sitting in front of a camera and just talking about RuPaul's Drag Race don't cut it no more. You got to have the gimmicks. So you got to have the pictures on the screen, or it's got to be a talk show environment, or you got to be in full geesh like me and fucking Wilma Finger do, or like it's something else that you got to do now. But it seemed like to me, the motherfuckers that just sit there and run their mouth is the ones that's making the motherfucking coin. And the ones that seem like they are extremely fucking fake. I'm sorry. I've said it before. I feel like movie bitches and Dandy TV, both them motherfuckers is faker than motherfucking Michelle Visage's titties. Right. How you a fan and you spoiling it for everybody else? Oh, thumbs up number 6. Hey, viewers of view. Like, real talk though. Real talk. Now I understand the reason why there are so many reviewers for the same shows is because people like different things. Of course, I'm gonna like Maddie and Jamar and Alexander and James. Of course, I'm going to like them because they're more like me. They're going to keep it a whole buck with you and they're more conversational. So their style is more like mine. Of course, I'm going to gravitate to that. However, Wilma Fingerdo is a whole goddamn character and I love her too. Right, Guy Smith. I never watched Big Gal reviews. But you know, I try to watch a lot of other drag race reviewers, and there are some, and I never knew what happened to her. What was Mickey's name? Mickey, what was Mickey's name? She just stopped, and she did really, really good reviews. And she just stopped because anymore to just start YouTube now, unless you motherfucking just take off immediately, it's fucking pointless. Oh, thanks, 877. No, it was all trash. It was all trash. I just yeah, like I like that. Um the special was trash. I didn't say the girls was trash. They worked with what they had to work with. The looks were fantastic. The looks were great. Even the looks that I didn't enjoy, they were so extra. You know, like it was good. But like I said, if you didn't watch that Christmas special, your best bet is just to watch Fashion Photo Review this week. Because that's all you need to see is the looks. You ain't need to see nothing else. Oh, appreciate it, Flyboy. The stream TV reviewers. I don't even know if I remember them. Yeah, that's what I said. Y'all could have just gave me a whole hour of a Christmas fashion show with them queens, and they was just walk. I like Hey Queen, and they was just walking to RuPaul's songs, and I'd have been okay with that. I will say I do appreciate that RuPaul actually performed, even though she was giving us her best Mariah Carey in Vegas. I'm so goddamn tucked, I can't move, but she looked good. She gave us a different wig. Thank you, Delta. I don't mind Hey Queen, because Hey Queen is not they not reviewers. They're TV show hosts. They're TV show hosts. I don't like a motherfucker that want to host they goddamn Drag Race review like they TV show hosts. When there was a show like Siskel and Ebert and they were critics, they still talked like critics. They wasn't trying to be all extra because now they TV show hosts. It was two critics talking about fucking movies. Oh, Johnny, that Lady Red be so high most of the damn time. You can tell when Lady Red is here for the co-host though, because when Lady Red is here for the host, she's excited, she's there, she's focused, she's actually listening. When she don't give a fuck about who there, she be sitting there eating her goddamn snack. Review with the Jew is amazing. Review with the Jew is really, really good. And she has made the announcement that she will be reviewing All Stars 4. So I'm all the way here from Miss Cracker because Review with the Jew is amazing. But when there's somebody there, Lady Red, fuck with Lady Red be involved. But wouldn't it be some of these other queens? You like, girl, I ain't got it to do. I done just smoked this blunt. I got this plate of chicken over here. I'm about to smash. And then they be cutting to her and she just be like, ah, and go back. But if it's somebody she fuck with, like she be paying attention and she be on it. Miss Cracker get on every nerve in your body. I don't know why. Review with the Jew is great. She's funny. See, she funny intentionally. So is Wilma Finger do. I don't be trying to be funny. Some shit just come out my mouth sometimes because call that the freestyle rapper in me. I'm quick with it. So sometimes I'm gonna say some slick shit because that's just who I am. I'm gonna say some slick shit. Sometimes it's straight up shade, sometimes it's clever, sometimes it's funny. But I can't help it. That's the way I talk in real life. Do y'all know in high school I was voted before they closed the black school and the school was black too. But like my 10th grade year, in my 9th and 10th grade year, I was voted class clown and I didn't know why. Because I would be saying stuff and be dead serious and people would be thinking it is hilarious, just like y'all do. And I would be dead ass serious. Right. I'm trying to think of what other reviewers I like. Because I do watch quite a few. And I've given some people some chances. I may have forgotten who they were. Eureka ain't got no damn ADHD. Eureka just likes to be the center of fucking attention. That's it, and that's all. Which, no shade, myself included, most people that are some type of performer do want to be the center of attention, or else why would you fucking do it? But it's the time and the place. For me, I only want to be the center of attention when I'm on this goddamn camera or if I'm on a stage. In regular life, no, not really. Oh my God. Afterbuzz TV. Listen, I done stopped watching Afterbuzz TV for Drag Race. I had to stop watching it. And then it was some other shows for the Afterbuzz. If certain people ain't there, I won't watch it either. Because how is this your job? Y'all get paid to do this. And y'all be watching stuff, and I'm sitting there like, bruh, how do you not remember that? And this is your job. But Afterbuzz TV, I like. Which one is Jay? Oh no, I don't like Jay. Jay's just there to be fucking pretty. Jay don't mean having nothing to say. Sit down. Sit there and look pretty. You don't mean having nothing to say. Kenny, I used to couldn't stand, but I'm glad that Kenny realized like all I'm doing is being negative, so I'm gonna walk away, and I give him all the props for that. But I couldn't stand Kenny. Mark, I used to like. Mark done got on my goddamn nerves. Because I'm like, okay, Mark, you sound like the people, but you know, you affiliated with them now because you host the panel at DragCon. So you're affiliated. You have several seats, but the new Hispanic guy be getting him together. And I live for the, I don't know what his name is, but the new like thick Hispanic dude, I live for him. If he ain't on the panel, I won't watch that shit. Or Riverdale. Like Riverdale, they Afterbuzz. Ben Bateman have several fucking seats. If Samantha B ain't there, I don't even want to watch y'all review. Ben Bateman will go into a whole 15-minute thing about how much body fat Archie got and how everybody is working out. This is an after show. I don't give a fuck about how fit Archie is. We seen it. He's shirtless for 3 to 5 episodes, 3 to 5 scenes every goddamn episode. We obviously see he doesn't have any body fat. I don't need you to explain nutrition to me, sir. I want to know about what happened on the episode. Hey, Tanisha. What? Okay. Mark, not Mike, for his Derek Barry shade. No, because Mark used to make a lot of sense. And then all of a sudden, he started doing these panels for DragCon, and he like went right with like agreeing with Michelle all the time. And I'm like, now see, I'm the opposite. I used to agree with Michelle all the time, and then I'm like, oh, now this bitch didn't get out of control. Have I watched Legacies? No, but I'm like super interested in watching it. He does. He come across as a bitter Betty. What you mad, sis, because you was auditioning for the show and never got on it? I don't know, but he started getting real reckless at a couple times. I had to check him like, Mark, you starting to sound real like kind of racist. I'm just gonna put that out there. Maybe that was checked when Kenny was there. Because maybe you would think twice about some of the shit you would say. You know how some people is racist and don't know they racist. Like, oh, you was checking yourself when that black man was in the room. When he wasn't in the room no more, you was letting that shit fly. I'm still Team Latrice, but I doubt she win. Yeah, and then Afterbuzz. So then they separated their channel into different things. So it's like reality and drama and this, and they be asking you to subscribe to one of your channels. Y'all review everything. I'm not subscribing to shit for that to be in my feed every goddamn day. No fucking way. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Smurfy boy. That's why I said. But he wasn't doing all that when Kenny was there. I noticed that real quick. I said, "Oh, you just let that shit fly now that Kenny ain't here, huh?" I see you, bitch. I commented it a couple times too, and I wasn't the only one that did. Oh, season 3 of Riverdale. Oh. Wow, it's something. It's Riverdale is that kind of show. You know how like a show is trash, but it's like a train wreck. Like I done came this far, I got to see how this shit play out. Like y'all bullshitting, but it's fun bullshit. Like it's almost hate watching at this point because I don't miss Riverdale. A bitch be in front of the TV at 8 o'clock like clockwork on Wednesday. I don't miss it. And when I worked midnights and couldn't watch it at work, oh, that shit uploads to the CW an hour after it airs on the West Coast. So midnight, I'm sitting there already refreshing, refresh. When is it coming up? About 12:15, 12:20, it's up. And I was watching it. I don't miss Riverdale. But it is truly, yeah, Riverdale is like an additional, like Pretty Little Liars. Yeah, like Pretty Little Liars. But I think Pretty Little Liars was better. Who is Val? Oh, Valentina. Oh, fuck her. I'm not here for her at all. And if her attitude ain't changed, I really ain't here for her. Yeah, Riverdale is like, yeah, Riverdale is like that show that you be like, y'all is doing the bird and y'all took it real far, but I'm invested now, so I got to see how y'all gonna turn this shit around. Now, see what I do know about last Riverdale with the Gargoyle King, not the Gargoyle King, the Black Hood. They have wrote that into the show and didn't know who the Black Hood was gonna be. I really hope they didn't do that with the Gargoyle King. Hey, not my late night lives, my new, and I wasn't even supposed to be doing a live all like that. I was just supposed to spaz out and get the fuck off. Well, Dre, we don't do spoilers here, so we don't want to hear anything about the top two. Speculations, not what you heard, not what you watched on none of them bullshit ass other channels or read on Reddit. I think the top four, after watching that build, I think Manila and Trinity Taylor is in the top three for sure. Because I'm going off of the motherfuckers that was just letting shade have it. I was looking at watching the motherfuckers that was invested in what was going on, and I was watching the motherfuckers that always had the politically correct answer to say. So I definitely think Manila and Trinity and probably Valentina. Now, whether that fourth one is Latrice or not 100% sure. But that Bill series lets you know right then. I'm like, oh, you know good and hell well who didn't make it to the top because they was too fly at the mouth. Yeah, we don't do that spoiler shit around here, man. And it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that Farrah. It's pretty obvious that Farrah and Gia is going home first and second for sure. Yeah, Jasmine was over it, but Jasmine might have been over it because of that Christmas special. Because I'm sure they taped that second. Who knows? Yeah, Jasmine don't give no fucks, but that's why we love her. And y'all only put Jasmine back on the show to try to get more views because Jasmine has her own fan base now. I'm just here for Monique's confessionals and for Jasmine Masters to get some people together. I'm here for some shadiness. I need some shadiness in this All Stars. Well, yeah, it was recorded. I'm sure, but I'm sure it was recorded after All Stars and probably after season 11. Oh yeah, I'm here for it. I'm ready for some hot piping tea and some nice cool shade. That is what I want. First of all, after that Christmas special, All Stars 4 better be dope AF. For real, for real. Now, one thing I was excited about is that all the girls seem to agree that on All Stars 4, the lip syncs were going to be awesome. And I'm looking at the cast and I'm like, I can see that because Monique is not going to fuck up another lip sync, nor is Valentina. You're not. They're just not. You're not going to embarrass yourself like that again. Plus, Monique is a good performer. Jasmine is actually a good performer. Latrice is a good performer. Manila is a good performer. Trinity is a good performer. Who else is on the cast? Gia is a good performer. Monet is a good performer. So I feel like at least these lip syncs is going to be fabulous. These lip syncs should be fabulous, provided they ain't get bullshit ass songs. Provided they spent some coin on the goddamn music. And y'all should have some coin because this last one, y'all shouldn't have had to pay no money for no music because it was all RuPaul's. So y'all should have plenty money for some good songs for All Stars 4. Oh, I hope the reading challenge is still episode 1. Nah, they ain't gonna do that because that doesn't. Nobody likes a dynasty. Nobody likes it in sports. Nobody wants to see a blowout. So no, I don't think so. All I know is I better see a goddamn Mayhem Miller on season 5 of All Stars. That's what I do know. Because she was the only one that I felt like, and I know y'all is all living for so neat. But to me, Mayhem Miller came out that bitch gunning to be on All Stars 5. So Neat came out to show everybody I still do drag and I'm all right and I'm still dope. Mayhem came back out to be like, no, bitch, y'all gonna put me back on TV because y'all eliminated me from the competition too goddamn soon. Yeah, well, we did see the trailer say the rules are temporarily out the window, so we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen on episode 1. Mickey's. Yeah, I don't want no leaks. I don't want to know what the songs is. Again, anything that has to do with the actual outcome of the show. So therefore, what they lip syncing to, who is the top 2, all of that shit, no, that's really spoilers to me. Like outfits ain't spoilers. What the challenge is gonna be ain't spoilers. Who win, who gonna be in the top, and who gonna be at the bottom is spoilers to me. What song they lip syncing to is a spoiler to me. Because guess what? If you tell me the song and tell me the 2 people that's lip syncing, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell you who won that lip sync just based off of that. Every once in a while, it's gonna be like, ooh, that one's gonna be close. But for the most part, or every once in a while, it's a surprise. Or real talk, every once in a while, it's just a bullshit ass call. Trixie. But for the most part, you tell me the song and the 2 people that's lip syncing, I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win it because the truth of the matter is some people is just more comfortable lip syncing other songs than other people, and some people's strengths of performance is just stronger than other people's. That is a spoiler. I don't want to know who nobody is doing on Snatch Game. I hate that too. Now, sometimes the trailer will spoil a couple of people. And sometimes I don't mind who gonna do who on Snatch Game. I just hope ain't nobody doing a man. Unless it's Gia. Gia is the only person that's allowed to do a man. Because she's not a man. So she the only person on Snatch Game can do a man. We can do a man because then that would her be doing a drag king. She the only person unless Gia is doing a man. Ain't nobody allowed to do a man on Snatch Game no more. No, I didn't watch the extended trailer for All Stars 4 because they making me go to their website to see it, and I ain't doing that. Yeah, if she make it to Snatch Game. But Snatch Game was early last year, wasn't it? Snatch Game was like real early last season, wasn't it? Episode 4 is pretty early. I don't think Ben look around beat Aja in that first lip sync either. But what they won't do, what they refuse to do, which I wish they would do, and they have the technology to do it, or at least put it on VH1 or YouTube afterward. Why can we never see? I understand we can't watch the full lip sync for time, but why can we never see just a side by side of what each person is doing so we can really see if the lip syncs are judged fairly or not? Why can't we ever get that? Considering the fact it was Milk terrible. I think if a comedy queen would have did like the Virgin Mary for Snatch Game, it might have been hilarious, but not Milk because Milk ain't funny. They probably do the lip sync multiple times too. Yeah, Milk doing the Virgin Mary now. Now I think if you got like a Ginger Minge or even Alaska, Pandora Box, somebody that really got some comedy chops that could have pulled that off. Yeah, Milk. Shirley MacLaine for Snatch Game. I mean, somebody got to be able to do it. Yeah, it's great ideas of who should do, people that should be done for Snatch Game. But the truth is, a lot of them girls ain't really great actresses to be doing Snatch Game. Snatch Game has depleted terribly, which I don't know how Snatch Game has gotten so terrible when that's part of their audition process. You have to do a Snatch Game character on the audition tape. So I don't understand how Snatch Game has gotten so terrible. I don't know why you thought Alyssa Edwards was biracial. I don't know where you got that from. I never thought that. Just Southern as hell. I think we can only hope for a Whoopi Goldberg if Bob come back. And unless she gave Monet some pointers and Monet do Whoopi Goldberg. And I hope Monique realizes to get up there and do her cookie and just say she Taraji P. Henson. I hope now that them wheels clicked, I hope she come back to do Taraji P. Henson and she just do cookie. I really hope so, because now that she know that little loophole, and they told her she couldn't do cookie, and because when they said that, why didn't you say Taraji P. Henson? Because they had asked her at Roscoe's viewing party, and she was like, "Well, if I'd knew you could do that, so I hope this time you do that." And she said, "Well, I'm gonna do Taraji P. Henson," and she just come out and do cookie. I hope Monique does that for Snatch Game, because I think she would lay that out. 877. What race are you? Because I just have to ask, because see, we genuinely know our own, and it's the difference between tan and melanin. People that are biracial have a different skin tone even when they do tan. It's a different coloring. It's a different coloring. Like you can be tan, but it's a different coloring. Like even the palest biracial person, you can still tell they skin tone is different. It's not a Caucasian skin tone. True story. You can look this up. There are only 12 Caucasian skin tones. There are, I think it's 54 black skin tones. So like it's got a different tinge of color to it. Not Alyssa is orange, not tan. No, Coco is orange. Look how orange you look. Okay, well, still you're not so okay, but you're still not black. It's a different it's a different skin tone to it. I can't describe it, but it's a different skin. It's a different skin tone to it. Just like I looked at Mariah Carey, Jessica Alba, like all of them. That first when they came out was passing for white. I'm like, y'all black. It's just a different skin tone to it. Not very orangey. I don't like it. You can't help what color people's skin tan when they tan. You gonna say you don't like it. You can't help that if they get a natural skin tan and they go more towards red. You can't help that. You gonna say it gets very orangey. I don't like it. Y'all crack me up. That was a good one right there. That was a good one. I want to know who the hell Pheromone thinks she gonna be on Snatch Game. Oh, they get very orangey. I don't like it. Oh, that's funny. Snatch Game. Who could Farrah even be? Well, I guess she's gonna be Christina Aguilera. But can you sing? You don't have to shut up. But that was just funny. I think her being Christina Aguilera would make her safe. She can't win doing it because she would have to be able to hit them notes. Yeah, it's a different thing. Well, we don't know when Snatch Game is gonna be. It might be the second episode, but we don't know. Who y'all really think? Because think about it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a second to think about this because I'm gonna go run to the bathroom and get my cookies. But I want y'all to think about this. Who do y'all really think is going home first? And keep in mind that the first episode is the talent show. It might not be who we think it is. Think it. I'll be right back. And let me just tell y'all a combination of stuff do not eat. For my ladies out there, especially at that time, do not eat a combination of buffalo chicken dip, tacos, peppermint tea, and apple juice. Because my stomach is over here. Ooh, the juice is loose. I know that's TMI, but y'all know I keep it a buck. Like, goddamn. Okay, so what we got? Oh, it is some lavish eats. And that peppermint tea, I'm addicted. But peppermint is very good for you, and it's a natural what's the word I'm looking for? It's good for your stomach. So I'm drinking big ass cups of peppermint tea with candy cane in it. And I'm like, oh, I see why peppermint naturally soothes your stomach. It'll soothe some shit right out of it. You drink too much of it too. Okay, so come on. It ain't leaking, but goddamn, it's a gas leak. That's true, Tanisha. If your stomach is upset, period, suck on the stomach. Suck on the peppermint. My mom told me that years ago. Peppermint is very, very good for stomach issues. And I just had a taste for it because I felt like I've been drinking too much coffee and I've been getting too anxious. Plus, when I'm drinking coffee, when I'm not at work, it's not giving me the pep that I need at work. So I was like, but you know, 'tis the season. And I'm like, well, I want something warm to drink sometimes, like without having to get up and drink coffee. And I just was like, oh man, I haven't had peppermint tea since last Christmas. I want some. Okay, Andrew. Well, Manila is doing some shit where she painting on stage. And you know Manila is not going home first. Y'all know better than that. I don't think Jasmine is going home first either. Because I know Jasmine can lip sync the house down boots now. I know that they're not allowed to use certain songs. So I wonder what she gonna do. Jasmine can do stand up for real. I don't know who's the hot new Asian, because that's who Manila gonna do. Hey, Merskwa. Merskwa. I'm probably pronouncing it all fucked up. But I'm trying to think, like, what's her talent? I said that. Who is the new hot Asian? Because that's who Manila is gonna do. That's what she do. That wasn't shade. That's what she do. And what else going on? Sandra L. That's a better question. Who is Gia gonna do? Don't matter. She probably ain't gonna make it that far, huh? But I know Gia is a good performer. So to me, it's really gonna be down to who is the better performer, Gia or Jasmine. I mean, not Gia or Jasmine, Gia or Farrah. But we also might get a gag since they said all the rules was thrown out the window and don't nobody go home on the first episode. Because they don't want to have another backlash of Morgan McMichael's going home when she really shouldn't have. You dig? They trying to clean up everything. They don't really want backlash. What do I think they mean by having the rules thrown out? For real, y'all. They said temporarily. And it looked like that was in the first workroom because Rue had on the suit. So it could really just be some bullshit, this some trailer fodder. And they'd be like, okay, now the rules is back in play. Like, you never know. Oh, yeah, Monique's interest was everything. Who's going to pull an Aja and jump off the stage? Monet. Purple Stardust, what what Build interview was we watching? Because Monique and Naomi was running their mouth a little bit too much for me to think either one of them was front runners. I'm like, oh, y'all both going home. Yes, I clocked the cow in her confessional, and I seen for her talent, she got on cow too. That's what I'm talking about. Branding, bitch. Brown cow stunning. So she was gonna let y'all know, facts are facts, America. I'm that bitch, brown cow stunning. You remember last year Trixie was quiet as fuck? Because Trixie know her ass ain't deserve to win. That's why she got to convince herself. That's why she said it so many times in the Christmas special. Bitch, we know you won. You know you wasn't supposed to. America do too. Facts are facts, America. You can't wait for who to be the gay Oprah? Monique? I just really hope she gets to do Cookie this time and she remember to say she be in Taraji P. Henson, because I think she gonna kill that. Now, Monet, I seen her in the sponge leotard, but I hope she don't doke it up. But then what else can you do? Because nobody can lip sync to other songs, so you have to. You might as well promote your song in your sponge dress. Oh, you know Jasmine is gonna be Patty. You know that. Even though I would live for Jasmine being Nina Bonita Brown and throwing shade and that shit coming full circle. I would live for that though. But she probably gonna do Patti LaBelle, but I would die if she did Nina Bonita Brown. Oh, she might be singing it live, because I was about to say that is right. Monet can sing. She might not be lip syncing. She might sing it live. If they allow them to, because the song that Detox did, well, Trixie sang, so maybe she will sing it live. I don't know. You can't get into the trailer and try to figure out who's staying based on how many times somebody show up in the trailer. It might be some shit they don't want to spoil. And if Jasmine end up being like the person that's in a lot of confessionals, or the person that's not in a lot of drama, she's not gonna be in the trailer a lot. Right. Plus, like I told y'all before, Jasmine Masters has never been a fan favorite. She on there because she got that YouTube following now. Oh, we know Monique ain't singing no dang on gospel, not in that cow leotard doing flips and splits all over the stage. I did see that in the trailer. I just want to know what I just want to see what G about to do. I think Gia has music too. Not if Mary can do it. First of all, they got to put the people in the trailer that's the most popular people. So the people you was gonna get in the trailer was gonna be Monique, Valentina, Latrice. They ain't out here trying to be fair on who gonna be in the trailer so they can all be in the trailer evenly. And they trying to cut it so that you can't see everything. Like, you can't see if everybody got equal time in the trailer. We gonna know what everybody got on. You know, you gotta split that shit up. Oh, she does do kabuki. That would be dope. Oh, thanks. I look both intimidating and hilarious. It's just what I mean. It's the truth. She wasn't never a fan favorite. I always liked Jasmine, but she wasn't a fan favorite. How we don't know America. I say Manila was painting. And that was another thing. I think Ucky Lee said that one day too that pissed me off. About Manila's outfit. No, it was Shangela. It was about the Christmas special. And said, Christmas, why does Shangela's outfit always have to be a prop or a theme? Bitch, you was praising Manila for that shit. Manila's outfit is always a prop and a theme too. Don't hate. Even though I hated them shoes and that cape. But don't hate. He even said that about the snowman. It's always got to be a callback. Well, this is a Christmas special. You have to do something non-traditionally Christmas, and she did a snowman. I'm still mad the bitch ain't pop out of a box. I said, this the one time you decided not to use the box gimmick when you could have popped out of a Christmas present? Missed opportunity. I liked him at first, but these last few videos I've been watching his ass, I'm like, dude, I don't even know if I'm feeling you. Then the motherfucker said, wait, when he said he was right about the Christmas special, he actually showed his face on camera. Then he goes into he and his dorm and he about to go in the finals, so he ain't even gonna be able to review All Stars 4. You built your whole channel around one show, and when the shit actually come back on, you can't even review it. Like, I'm done. You're canceled now. That's how you know 2018 is fucked up. Because now I talked to and watched Jake Beyonce and can't stand Ucky Lee. Like, you shit 2018 and turned everything upside down. That shit done turned everything upside down. And when it cracked me up, and I swear I'm gonna ask Jake Beyonce that he get that from me, because you know I wasn't watching his videos all like that, so I don't know. But at the beginning of his videos, he be singing the down, 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 down. And I'm like, so that you gonna make fun of them channels too and be singing it? Where you get that from, sis? Who you get that from, sis? I even said that in my review. I said, I know a lot of y'all don't like Eureka, but you got to give credit where credit was due. And that Barbie look was stunning. She looked beautiful. Her makeup wasn't like real severe, it was real soft and pretty. She looked gorgeous in that. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That might have been a little bit, you know. I might have been the inspiration behind that. Oh, because the video I watched with Ucky Lee, I forgot what the hell he said. And I was like, is you low-key watching my videos, sis? Because don't get me wrong, there's some stuff that is common. I don't think if somebody do a tongue pop, they got that from me, because clearly, like, that's just a drag staple now. I didn't even do it thinking that was going to be how I introed all my channels, and when I started doing it, it stuck. But then it'd be some stuff that I'm like, no, wait a minute. I'm damn near tempted to go back. I love Eureka's look at the Christmas special too. That entrance, I do agree she should have had on a stocking, but I thought that dress looked stunning. And it made her look slim. And usually, even as a naturally bigger woman myself, it's very hard to do a fit and flare and look thin. And it made her look thinner. I'm like, that red dress, like, she had that balanced out perfectly. I loved Eureka's entrance look. I really liked it. Yeah, I seen that too. Hold on, I got to go. Y'all gonna make me have to go look this up because I'm like, he said something that I was like, hey, yo, sis, did you like on the low watching my videos? And I mean, because let's face it, a lot of these Drag Race reviewers is motherfucking watching me and stealing my shit. It ain't the first time I've seen it, and y'all know I'm not a cocky bitch like that, but I done seen it. Like, And I don't mind you doing it if you actually say, because because Jimmy Pynk said, but she does know how to proportionize. She looked amazing in that. She looked good all episode. And yet I have the lowest sub count. Life ain't fair. Not at all. Not at all. I gotta find. Look, I'm like, I hate to do this, but I gotta find this because that's gonna bother me all goddamn night if I don't find this video that he had said something in that video. And I was like, and it was during this. I was right about the Hall of Slaves Christmas special, and I was like, hold up. Cause it be some stuff like you and you be like, ha, yeah, I said that too. And then be some stuff like, hold on.
We're talking about Drag Race again after like
you told me, Robbie.
Months or something like that. This is so.
We will. I'll get with Jake Beyonce. I gotta get all this shit together first.
Special. I mean, I was right about everything, but the winner, like literally everything I've said in my Drag Race. Her legs look great. She also has the.
I know it was somewhere in the middle.
Like she looks fucking incredible. Have to endure more of me talking shit about this. Who knows? Maybe we'll see. I don't know. Like who cares? But we do get a mini challenge. A mini challenge with Pit Crew. So next, but the winner of the mini challenge is Mayhem Miller, and duh, like of course it's Mayhem. Who else? I mean, but yeah, Mayhem. We love Mayhem. I love Mayhem. Do you love Mayhem? I love Mayhem. Then we get some more bad news that we have already actually been told. Well, like we've known this.
I hate to have to watch this whole fucking thing, but I got. This is gonna drive me crazy if I don't find it.
And it's like, I mean, I literally wrote down that there were going to be 2 unnecessary Beyonce references from him. There was not a single one, which I'm surprised. And honestly, I'm glad that he made me 80s look. I mean, I'm studying Spanish now, so I'm forgetting English slowly. Honestly, for all the shit that they made all these queens do during the episode or during the special, I hope that they were paid well. Like, I hope that they were paid like nice amounts of money. And then the girls talk a bit like in front of the mirror, but like then they do like a fantasy lip sync performance, do some other song. Who the fuck cares? It's this was.
I think it was that when he said, "I hope they was paid well." I'm like, wait a minute. Now hold on. Now hold on. And your shit came out after mine. I'm like, now hold on. Now I mean that could have been a general consensus, but I didn't hear nobody else to review this shit say, "Well, I hope they was paid." I think that was the one that I was like, that was an odd, random thing to say that I said word for word. That was an odd thing to say that I said word for word. I mean, when you watch other people on YouTube, you're bound to repeat something that somebody else said. My thing is when you're doing this platform and you do that, you need to check yourself and give credit that you heard that from somebody else. Just like when I be saying some certain shit, I always be like, shout out to so-and-so right after I say it. Because I'm like, damn, they say that. And I wasn't like trying to bite off of them. Like, I'm just feeling they steeds. So like, they words is in my vocabulary now. Not eating a Lay's infused chocolate bar, wasn't paying attention. I hope they was paid well. I said, I hope they got paid for this special. I really hope they got paid for this special. And then he said, I hope they got paid well. That was random. That wasn't that wasn't the observation that everybody was making. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it was an observation that everybody make, that everybody that watched, like everybody that reviewed your Christmas special, you ain't seen nobody that had a positive review of this shit. You didn't. Nobody had a positive review of this. Just like I'm the only person that said, and I'm the only person that reviewed it that said the thing that made me the maddest about it is because you could have just told us it was a Christmas special. You literally lied in the advertising and told us this was a competition. You lied. It would have had to have got paid because it wasn't a competition. Well, Jasmine probably didn't get paid because she didn't fill her contract. She left, which leads me to believe it must wasn't that much money. And I'm sure if they got paid, everybody didn't get paid the same amount. It's the same thing as anything else. When you got people that's in movies, Brad Pitt gonna make more money than the brand new actor that just got their SAG card. So don't think they all got paid the same either. Trust me. Shangela and Trixie made more money than everybody else did. Believe that. I don't know. I'm a Britney stan though. So well, she had to have been the big draw. She was the one that was making everybody late all the time and they was waiting. That's what I'm saying. And I love Shanji. I do. Oh, and you know, she probably got paid more than Trixie did because Shangela was just in a movie. An Oscar nominated, well, it ain't Oscar nominated, a Golden Globe nominated movie, a huge movie as was born. She probably got paid more than everybody. Because if she wasn't already going to be in the Christmas special once she was in A Star Is Born and walked the red carpet and all that. And she had to have gotten paid well to do that movie. So, trust me, Shangela probably got paid more than everybody else. You ain't paid the girls all the same amount of money. That's not how productions work. I'm sure they did. I mean, they ain't just cast them for no reason. They're both actual SAG card carrying actors. They was the best part of Hurricane Bianca, the first one. And the second one, Willem didn't even do. I haven't seen Dumpling yet. Look like I don't know when I'm ever going to get to see anything, thanks to everybody deciding they want to do a goddamn shit in December and try to get their last minute 2018 goddamn ratings. Shangela walked the red carpet in drag. I don't know if Willem did. Shangela did. No, I don't blame him at this point either. But it wasn't no need to release a video for that. But it is what it is. We're not discussing the. They can tell you in the comments. I'm not discussing that Vixen shit. Okay, you said Willem walked. Okay, was she in drag? That's what we're asking. Oh, Willem did walk in drag. I don't see why you wouldn't. If you get more parts and get more fame as being in drag, I'm walking in drag too. Know your brand. That's what's important. You keep getting booked in drag, be in drag. Especially if y'all was in drag in the movie, because I'm sure there's quite a few people that have seen that movie that don't know shit about Drag Race or none of the drag queens. So you would have to be in drag so they would recognize who you are when you're in the movie. Because otherwise they would be like, who is these two dudes? They in the movie, why they get to walk on the red carpet? Oh, cute. I like when people do like the red carpets in the premieres and do a little nod to the character they played. Like I liked when, even though the movie was trash, like Justice League, Ezra Miller like had on red, like a red leather jacket. Ezra Miller fine as hell. I'm sorry. No shade to the gays, but I be disappointed sometimes when people be gay. Like, goddamn, because I can't even fantasize. And Ezra Miller always been fine to me. Then he got a little bit of weight on him to play the Flash. I'm like, God damn, that boy fine. That boy fine as hell. Yes, he is. I'm like, Ezra Miller fine as hell. Yeah. Who is Ezra Miller the Flash in the movie? And we need to talk about Kevin and he in them Harry Potter prequel movies and fine. I know he belongs to the gays. I'm like, God damn it, y'all got another one. Yeah, we do got Jason Momoa. Goddamn. I just watched him on Saturday Night Live, right? You know, he was great on Saturday Night Live. I was a little bit. I don't care about Chadwick Boseman. We do got Michael B. Jordan though. But he married to a white woman, so that puts a damper on things too. See, the fantasy be gone. Jason Momoa is like the fantasy because he married to a black woman. So like he would be into you. So that's why like once somebody is like gay or like it's a black dude like white women, you gotta be like the fantasy is kind of gone because you don't feel like you could ever have a chance. There's no even slight glimmer of chance. But when it's that slight glimmer, it make them that finer. So Jason Momoa is the man. And he was good on Saturday Night Live. I was actually disappointed because I felt like a lot of the skits was whack. Like, I'm like, he was so enthused to be there. He did a great job. You could tell he really wanted to do it. And I was like, y'all could have gave him some better skits because some of them skits was kind of whack. Wait, we can have who back? Who can we have back? We might not want him. We can have Ezra Miller back. I'll take Ezra Miller back. Is Tekashi 6ix9ine actually a pedo? Well, he didn't actually do any of the sexual acts in the video, but he was in the video. So yeah. He wasn't the one actually getting his dick sucked, or he wasn't the one actually penetrating the girl or anything like that, but he was in the video. And like the one video, he was sucking the one dude, she was sucking the one dude's dick, and he was behind her, like grinding her and slapping her ass, but he had his pants on. I know we got a lot, but I like Ezra Miller. Shit. Oh, I do love Chris Evans. Yeah, it's still awful. Yeah, it's still awful. I loved Chris Evans since Not Another Teen Movie. I have always loved Chris Evans. And I would just love for Chris Evans to just do another comedy at some point because Chris Evans funny. He was amazing in Not Another Teen Movie, and I liked Chris Evans back then. He was the only thing that was good about them Fantastic Four movies. He was an excellent Johnny Storm. I actually liked the movie The Losers, and I liked him in that, and that was the first movie he was in, and he was blonde. Because he wasn't even blonde when he played Johnny Storm, but he was blonde when he played his character in The Losers. Like, he funny. Y'all is out here. See, you know what? I don't care. I don't know. Some people just do it for me. And first time I seen Ezra Miller was actually in Anna Karina. And I was just like, I like him. Then when he came out, and I always did like him, then when he got like a little bit buffed up to play the Flash and he like grew into his face. You know, sometimes when people are like young actors, they ain't fully matured yet. I'm like, this boy fine as hell. We don't want Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis wasn't never fine. We got Bruce Willis. Oh, I love Vanjie. And Vanjie is so little with that deep ass voice. Like, I love it. Not like a truck driver. You know what? Okay, now wait a minute. Now y'all started off throwing some straight people at me that I was like, yeah, we got them. Now y'all throwing me some bullshit. Bruce Willis, Owen Wilson. Ugh. First of all, I very, very, very rarely like a man with blonde hair and blue eyes. Very, very rarely. I will take Idris. James Marsden ass is fine. James Marsden ass been fine for a long time. Because James Marsden been around for some years. James Marsden been fine for a long time. What is the first time I seen James Marsden? Morse chestnut. He's delicious. When is the first time I seen James Marsden? Because James Marsden been around for a long ass time. James Marsden is fine, yeah. But I'm talking about somebody seen James Marsden in something in like the 90s. He been around for a long time. Like even before like X-Men and any of that. He was around for a long time. He been acting for a long time. Who said get out the nursing home? Even though oddly enough, do you know who I still have such a huge crush on? Still to this day, even though he looked like an old man now, but I still got a crush on him, is Ray Liotta, because he would just always be Henry Hill from Goodfellas to me, and I just have like the biggest crush on Ray Liotta still to this day. But James Marsden was in stuff before the first X-Men too. You can have Bruce Willis. I don't want no parts of Bruce Willis. Ew. I like Bruce Willis as an actor, but I never looked at him and was like, ooh, he fine. Like, not even in Moonlighting. And I used to watch Moonlighting faithfully because I'm that damn old. I never thought Mel Gibson was fine either. I never thought Mel Gibson was fine, ever. Jeff Goldblum is daddy. And I've always liked Jeff Goldblum too. First of all, and I kind of do think Billy Bob Thornton is fine. I know that's weird, but I kind of do. It's just something about him. But Jeff Goldblum been daddy for a long time. Jeff Goldblum. Earth girls are easy. First of all, back in the day in Hollywood, they did not cast tall people. Most actors was short. So first of all, he was tall. But I like Jeff Goldblum. I've always liked Jeff Goldblum. Nicole ripped up Jeff Goldblum. Good for her. Get yourself. Jeff Goldblum. See, this the thing though. You can't trust everybody to say somebody got a big dick. Here's the thing. First of all, just statistically speaking, in the way the body is, just the average taller man is gonna have a bigger, at least longer dick than a shorter man. Because even in proximity to his body, if both of them are average, his is gonna be bigger. That's number one. Number two, some people ain't never really had a big dick, so something they think is big might not be big. Now, this might be a little bit TMI, but I'm a fucking size queen. Some people be saying, "Ooh, this person's dick is big." I be like, "Is that big?" I want to feel it in my goddamn throat. Big dick was Charlie Chaplin. Well, we've all heard Pete Davidson big dick energy was not a drill. Michael Fassbender got a big dick. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I remember I watched that movie Shame, and I'm like, run that back. Working with a monster. Okay, Michael Fassbender. Get it how you live. Channing Tatum. No, big dick to me is long and thick. Like, I don't need either or. It needs to be like nice both ways. But yeah, Michael Fassbender got a big dick. I was watching that movie and he's a shower, so like it wasn't even hard. I'm like, Michael Fassbender. Well, shit, I would have went full frontal too if I was working with that. What happened? Look, I missed it. Turned into a whole ass pervert for a big dick. Oh no, if it's long and has no girth, I mean, I can go get a pap smear for that. I don't know. I don't want that. You said John Hamm. I actually would believe that. John Hamm got big dick energy. I believe that. He do. John Hamm got big dick energy. Who do? And it ain't because he played Don Draper too. I ain't talking about Don Draper. I'm talking about John Hamm. Oh yeah. I like big men. So if you already gonna be big, you can't have no little dick. You got to match the rest of you. I don't want no shirt to say prostitute, junkie, whore. But yeah, I do. I do like big dicks that I cannot lie. But you gotta know how to use it. It can't just be big. You got to know what you're doing with it. Who likes large, weighty balls? I would wear a Judge shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna repeat this again. I like big men. Everything needs to match. Yes, I want to feel the balls. I'm sorry, TMI, but I want to feel the balls. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I need good big dick energy. Yeah, exactly. Like, First of all, penises are not cute anyway, so you need to have it as attractive looking one as possible. So if it's long and plump and got nice plump balls to go with it, like not too much hair, yeah. Try to make that ugly ass shit as presentable as possible because dick ain't cute. You said I seen a cute ass dick the other day. What is a cute ass dick? Not a cute ass dick. Like what? That's because y'all men are visual creatures. Women are not. We just be like, well, yeah. I've seen some that look edible. They ain't none of them cute though. It's something to look better than others. Not a dick with a future. Vagina is really fucking disgusting, but I don't like vaginas. So the only one I got to worry about is making sure mine is, and I try to make mine look presentable. I keep her nice and shaved and trimmed up. Because you know somebody got to go down there and put their face down there. I don't want to have to sing "Welcome to the Jungle." Yeah, I love my vagina. I don't love nobody else's. My mom's maybe, because if it wasn't for hers, I wouldn't be here. But other than that, no. But you don't want to sing "Welcome to the Jungle" when somebody is going down on you. So you got to keep it nice and, neat down there. And make sure it ain't funny colors. And y'all all know better. I hope. But when you're putting lotion and shit on, please put it on your vajayjay too, especially if you shave, because nobody wants to go down there and the vajayjay be ashy either. Put some Vaseline or something so it ain't, because everything, you can't put scented stuff and everything down there. Did you name your pussycat Artemis? Oh, the pussy that you love is your cat Artemis. I was gonna say, did you name your pussy Artemis? I was just like, what kind of Sailor Moon fan type shit is that? And why didn't I think of that? Because mine's name is Priscilla. So I was like, why didn't I think of Artemis? Lord, say that again. Why can I not have some good dick that's attached to a good man? How about that? If anybody has a cute dick, it's probably Matthew Broderick. What? And y'all know I'm sober. Y'all tripping. I'm now mad that my vagina's name is not Artemis. I'm so mad that my vagina's name is not Artemis, named after the cat off of Sailor Moon. I'm so mad at that right now. My vagina's name is Priscilla. Don't act like y'all shit ain't got names. Y'all know they do. It's Priscilla because she is the queen of the desert. Because when everything else is dry, she stay wet. So her name is Priscilla. Okay, Tanisha. I be doing that too. But I couldn't do it chatting, of course. Oh, cute. I'm so mad that my vagina's name is not Artemis or Diana. I'm kind of mad now. But Priscilla Queen of the Desert's a pretty good one, if I do say so myself. You said mine does it. Oh, yeah. Well, I named my cars too, so. Well, you was going to ask Queen of the Desert? Yeah. Help you name your bussy. I can't help you name your bussy. You have to come up with a name for your private parts all on your own. Your penis doesn't have a name? I thought all men named their penis. Yeah, you gotta name your own private parts. That's like that's something personal. Well, Artemis could be a boy or a girl. Jules. Little on the nose, isn't it? Like the family Jules. Oh, sorry. I thought everybody named their private parts. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was well, I knew I was a weirdo, but I didn't know I was the outlier on that. Man, I've been tearing up some peppermint today, boy. I tell you what. Celibate for 15 years. God bless you. I'm on celibate for 3 weeks, which is probably I'm just sitting here constantly sucking on fucking candy canes and eating. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I don't want to be celibate for 15 years. I really don't. But thanks to Aunt Flo from Red River Valley showing up today, that was my last and final tie. All I needed to do was make sure that shit started and I wasn't motherfucking knocked up, and I was officially all the way done. Bitch was late too. I'm like, bitch, how you gonna be late when that is what I needed. That was the final thing. Like, let me just make sure I ain't knocked up. Oh God. I'm like, oh God. Everybody keep saying I lost weight. Did I? I can't tell. And if I did, I'm probably about to gain some after these past couple days, because bitch, I've been smashing. But at the same time, I have been drinking like the peppermint tea. A lot of the stuff I've been eating has just been food. Like not really any sweets or anything. Like I just had them cookies. Yeah. And the bitch had the nerve to show up late. Bitch, you was supposed to be here 2 days ago. I was shook. I was like, get on the ground like clockwork. I was out here shook. Because I done had cramps for like 9 days. I'm like, bitch, look, listen, Linda, listen. I done already cut the nigga off. Nobody is trying to be a single fucking mother at 40 with no contact with the man. I'm like, now how do I turn around and go back? I have to explain this shit here. Come on, man. And then I just came to the realization, stop thinking about it because you're probably stressing yourself out. And that's when, for those of y'all came into the room after the fact, I got dressed in my All Stars 4 promo look today so that I could take my pictures ahead of time so I didn't have to like rush straight from work and do all that again because that's a lot. So I put on all the geese today while I had time, edited the pictures, edited the thumbnail, edited my my overlay for the video. I did all that and I was sitting here and I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all because that's what I do. I keep it a buck. I was sitting here and I was like, now I know I ain't took a shower yet today, and this is earlier in the day. This is probably like because I did get up and because I knew I was gonna have to wash all the makeup and stuff back off my face. So I was like, well, just you only taking pictures. Go ahead and just get dressed now, and then when you get everything done, you can go ahead and get in the shower because then you can wash all the makeup and stuff off your face. So I was sitting here, and at this time it's about 2 o'clock. I think I started doing everything probably about 11:30. I'm sitting here, and I'm like, well, shit, I know I need to take a shower, but Priscilla is out here smelling real foul. So let me go get ready to take a shower now. And then, of course, as I got up and started walking, I felt like it was like moist. So I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, Shabalahaya. As soon as I took my mind off of it, it came. So I was fucking thrilled. When is the longest I've gone without taking a shower? 24 fucking hours. I don't do that shit. I'm big. I sweat. I can't do that shit. 24 hours. So the night before, I took a shower at 7 p.m. So I took another shower before it got to 7 p.m. regardless. But yeah, high five for Aunt Flo. Went an entire month for taking a shower because their water was turned off. You got fucking friends. You got fucking friends. Your water can be cut off, but you better go shower at somebody else's house. You better go to the YMCA, rent a hotel room for a night, something. Well, camping I could see, because camping you wouldn't be able to. So I could see that. If you somewhere where you can't, then yeah. But considering the fact that I don't go anywhere besides work, home, and maybe to my parents' house, there ain't no excuse. And especially because the last two apartments had that one, and well, no, the last three I had, I didn't pay. The first one I didn't pay utilities. This one I don't pay utilities, and the last one I paid just electric. Oh, so I don't pay the water bill? Y'all lucky I ain't taking. In the summertime I will. I'm taking 2 and 3. Especially when I be having to do these reviews, because sometimes especially when it's drag race, like that last one I did, I had so much goddamn makeup on my face, washing my face wasn't enough. You know, sometimes that shower, that water hitting your face is a different type of clean to your face. But I was like, oh no, I have to take a shower to get this makeup off my face. This is too much. That blue. I've heard of that too, 877. I've heard like people like in the military and stuff that's got waterboarded and stuff, and they have a fear of water and they can't take showers. Well, thank you, viewers of you. This makeup was not that severe up in here. I mean, it just looked like my regular makeup for the most part. And then in the picture, I can't even tell if you could see the iridescent glitter or the fact that my lipstick is iridescent, and I don't even think you can. But it's fine. If you can see it on the actual video, I ain't really pressed if you can see it in the picture, but and I would tell y'all the truth, I don't like what my outfit came out like. It's okay. Well, he got a fear of water, period. Well, thank you. Yeah, my makeup for the first it's not regular makeup, but it is. Especially because right now, during this season, my eyes have been very, very irritated. So I probably am not going to be putting on lashes. But the makeup was very pretty. It's just that until I can that's my next purchase, to get an actual camera so that I can actually post good pictures. Instead of posting them off my camera and the pictures are kind of trash, but on Instagram you can't tell. But I'm like, if I ever really want to do anything with these pictures, I couldn't because the pictures is trash. But I like the picture, but I don't love it's not my favorite outfit. It's not my favorite outfit. But like I said, I had no intention on Drag Race coming back. I think they had been announced the Christmas special. So my whole concentration was get a fly ass outfit together for the Christmas special. And then, Drag Race is probably coming in January. I wasn't expecting it to come so quick. So it was like, A, it's Christmas time. I don't got the money. 2, this theme in all, which I understand, and that's the challenge of doing the themes. This ain't nothing I would ever actually wear. Like, I would never wear iridescent. I just wouldn't. Like, I might have earrings or something like that, but I'm like, I don't want to go try to buy like an iridescent dress or nothing like that. And then when the promo pictures actually came out, and I seen some people had on powder blue, and I'm usually adding on to something I already have a lot of the time. So I was like, well, I got a light blue dress and I got a light blue motorcycle jacket, but then the light blue motorcycle jacket just did not work with what I was trying to do. So I had to let that go. So it was just a bunch of iridescent bows, and I really wish I had a shorter wig than my light. I just ain't feeling it. Like, it ain't bad, but I was like, for the first episode of All Stars, I've done better costumes than this, and maybe I'm maybe I wasn't back in the swing, because a lot of times during the season my costumes would get better because now I've gotten used to the pattern of, okay, this is the theme, boom, think that. I wasn't on that. Then the theme to me was not very specific at all. I didn't like that theme at all. And then I'm looking at the promo picture and I'm like, you can't even have to see what people got on because y'all made the background white. Like, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling this promo look. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you. Well, I got on blue this time too, but I don't know if I like it. Wasn't I right about Todrick's jacket? I'm like, that jacket fire though. I don't even care if it's a men's jacket. I won't. But I don't know. My promo look is okay. But like usually when I put myself in the picture with the promo look, I look like I blend in. This time I don't. Well, first of all, the first time I ever put myself in the promo look was All Stars 3. And it was neon, so. And nobody's outfit was that fire. Or whatever season that was, they did the neon was the first time I did it. Hey, Monk Chip. That was the first time I ever did it. And it was. Nobody's look was like super fire in that neon. So what I had on to put in the picture, which was season 10, which was shit. And that's the only time I put myself in the promo picture. And I didn't have a green screen this time either. So I put myself in the picture, but I don't love it. Not All Stars 5 would be 2 months after season 11. Please don't say that. No, we'll have All Stars UK, and then I have to figure out a way to watch and review that. Unless it's going to air on BBC America too. Which would be fucking dope if it does. But I even got my nails done already. I don't know if y'all can tell that they holographic because they are. But I can see it. But I don't think, and I wonder, I have to see if you can see it on the actual camera. No, the next theme should not be Serena Cha-Cha ever. I don't know why it's a different theme every year. I feel like it should always be like black and white check drag race looking. I think this All-Star, this All-Stars 4 promo look, I don't think this was, I don't know. This might have been the weakest one since Black and Pink. As much as I love Black and Pink, I thought that was a whack promo idea. Oh, circus would be fun. I don't know why y'all just had gold. The first All-Stars 1 was neon, but it was like black light. All-Stars, and that was kind of clever because they was doing it in black light so you couldn't tell who the girls was, and then they released them. That was pretty dope. The second one, when it was the royalty, that was dope. The third one, it was all gold. This all gold and that iridescent, like that gold once they all got together was overkill, and so was this iridescent. I like when they're themed. I like it better when they're themes and it's not just colors. I heard, and this is not a spoiler, and I don't even remember where I heard this from. I heard the theme from season 11 is 2 colors. Like everybody had to wear 2 colors. Like not 2 colors like black and pink. Like it was color blocked. So like you could wear red and blue or green and yellow or orange and purple or like, but you had to pick 2 colors. Which if that's the case, more than likely it'll probably just be in the promo look. Oh, Tay, we're not discussing the Vixen no more. Too many times. We ain't doing it no more. Sorry, you have to watch this from the beginning. Superhero, I'm super down for. But you know, that's from a faulty source. I mean, I'm just saying, Jake Beyonce said he had a source that said superhero was going to be a theme on the runway for All Stars. But also some of the spoilers before that was saying who some of the queens was gonna be on All Stars and some of the themes that ended up being the Christmas special. So maybe what they saw was superhero theme, but it was All Star season 11 promo because maybe they saw RuPaul in something that was superhero. Who knows? But I'm down for superhero. Superhero would be cute. Steampunk would be cute. Oh, that's cute. I would love to do a steampunk cosplay, but like every time I think I'm gonna do one, I'm like, steampunk is actually so much damn work. Oh, they ain't never gonna do anime. Man, Smurfy boy, say that again, because I'm like, I had seen the promos just based on the promos, so I thought I was gonna do well, and I was like, who is Alexis Michelle? Because this bitch is not playing with y'all. And then got on the season and was like, what happened? Dre, they'll probably never do all black because they've done black so many times in the past. The very first season was actually like drag race theme where they all had like drag race looking outfits, like the jumpsuits and everything, like with black and white checkered on it. Then they did black and gold, black and pink. Like they've done a lot of black. I highly doubt they'll ever do all black. All latex? No, because I don't care what nobody say. Everybody don't look good in latex. And they do an all latex promo. That's the promo I ain't fucking doing. I ain't squeezing my ass in no latex and lubing my body up to put on some shit to take a picture to do a goddamn YouTube video. That ain't gonna fucking happen. They do a goddamn latex runway. I'm gonna have on a TLC left out outfit with some condoms on. There's your latex. They did a latex runway. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did have a latex. Yes, they did in All Stars 2. They absolutely had a latex runway. Yes, they did. Yeah, I don't need you if we've had a runway of it. I don't need you to do a promo look of it. Oh, well, they've had a black pink promo already. It depends on when they shot it, because I remember when Gia was doing the GoFundMe to pay for her breast, so and that wasn't that long ago, so she might have shot All Stars first. I know where to get a latex suit from. I don't want to put one on. That is a lot of work to put one of them motherfuckers on. I wonder for All Stars, is y'all finally gonna do this all orange runway that y'all been threatening to do for like 19 seasons? Yeah, I'll do spandex. It ain't hard to get into. But I don't think I would do no. Listen here. It be some of the outfits I be having on, especially when it be that time of the month and some of my stuff on, and my damn foundation garment don't want to suck my stomach in enough. I damn sure ain't about to put on no damn spandex. An orange promo look would be cute. But I really do, honestly. I really like, and I understand because just saying these colors is a little bit easier, but I really do like the theme ones better. Like what was the theme of the one? Was it like leather and denim or something? Because like a couple people had on white bodysuits and jean jackets, and I don't know what the fuck that one promo was. Ginger Minge and Katya's season. I don't know what that fucking the Trixie too. I don't know what that theme was. Where Trixie had on the dress from Deb or one of them cheap stores because I had seen the dress she had on, but I understand that wasn't her regular drag because she would have never wore black. So I never knew what the theme was. That was bad girl theme. Well, who looks like a bad girl? That was the theme, was bad girl, and those was the looks they picked. I'm gonna wear a white bodysuit with a blue jean jacket, and that's bad girl. Okay. Well, don't do that theme again. It wasn't black and white because Pearl had on pink. Yeah, that's season 7 promo. I was like, this is a promo for Drag Race. I is confused because wasn't nobody flying that motherfucker. That's why I was never understood. Well, what the fuck was the theme? Because I don't get it. Yeah, why haven't they ever did like a flapper or 40s? They did that one that was the 60s when they was in the Naomi season when they was in like the beauty shop. And they did the 60s. Or y'all always want to keep doing 80s challenges. Why ain't y'all never did an 80s promo? Anything. Punk rock. 70s. Anything. A decade is always good. It's always a good thing. But this ice, I was like, it was an interesting idea, but it's obvious whoever y'all had doing the camera work, like the pictures weren't good because you have to understand when you're having all that iridescent and stuff, it is reflecting a certain way. That's why the color of the pictures look off. Y'all put it on a white background. So like literally like when I was looking at the promo picture, because I had to put myself into the promo picture, I'm like, you can't even see Farrah's hair because the background is white and so is her hair. Like it's just bad. Yeah, I would love a Roaring 20s theme. I think that would be dope. Plus, I'm dying to do a fucking flapper costume. 90s would be cute. Or like even something as basic as like military. Like, why ain't y'all doing like camo or something? Pinup girls would be super cute. I don't know. I just don't like this whole ice theme. Or maybe even if it was just the fact that they had put it with ice. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm feeling this promo. Like I'm really not. And now that I've been working with the colors and the logos and everything, and I've been working with it, I'm just like, it's too. And I understand because you tried to make it holographic, but the colors ain't dynamic enough for everybody to have that on. Does that make any sense? Like it's not dynamic enough. Especially and then you put it on a white background, like it's not dynamic enough. They better stay away from my goddamn diner theme. Y'all keep that shit. Y'all better not. Yeah, they did go downhill because when did Matthew leave? Because the Queens was Matthew, wasn't it? When they was doing royalty. Because remember they had the one where everybody would have to do the goddess. They had the season with the goddesses, and they had the season like Yeah, it was some other shit. Oh, so that one, okay. Yeah, Goddess was good. But some of them was just bad, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said, once I had to sit down and actually work with the graphics and actually sit down and do, okay, this is going to be the template for my thumbnails and this is going to be the overlay, and I had to work with all of that. I'm like, this is so ice and blue that y'all incorporated a little bit of lavender into and white, and I was just like, this is so blah. And like I said, season 1, because that's when Drag Race first came out, and everybody was dressed like basically like a pit crew, and they didn't have a pit crew on season 1. There was no pit crew. The girls was dressed like the pit crew, so like Pandora's was real quick cute. And she had like the little bodysuit that was like the shorts like zipped up. There was like black fake leather with like the black and white checkers. Like everybody's stuff had like the black and white checkers because everything was Drag Race themed. That one was cute too. Yeah, well, Rue, that's the one she had on the all white, right? Her promo look was cute with the ponytail. She looks cute. I just don't know, never knew what the damn theme was. I ain't never get it. I don't know. All right, y'all, but I'm about to wrap it up because I am sleepy and I have to get up in the morning so I can give my mom her money. And I'm going to, well, I guess for Riverdale, I guess I'll dress up like Cheryl since I've been wearing all these Christmas outfits. Oh, that one was good. The Panther was black and gold. The Panther was the black and gold. It's just, yeah. Wait, I haven't seen, before I go, have we seen a promo with RuPaul in it yet? What was RuPaul's iridescent look? Is it out? Season 7 theme is modern, and everybody decided to wear it. I think somebody made that up, that's what the theme was. I'm not getting it. All right. Peace out. Deuces.